When the world goes sideways, will you be ready? Today we're diving into the 5 absolute must-have items for when SHTF. That's right, folks. We're talking about those crucial elements that could mean the difference between survival and, well, let's not go there. So grab your notepads, or better yet, your bug-out bags, because we're about to get serious about survival. First up on our list of essentials is water and food. Now, I know what you're thinking. Duh, Captain Obvious. But hear me out. When it comes to H2O, we're not just talking about having a few bottles stashed away. You need to think long-term. Store at least 1 gallon per person per day, and aim for a 2-week supply at minimum. But don't stop there. Invest in water purification methods like filters, tablets, or good old-fashioned boiling equipment. Remember, in a pinch, that muddy puddle might start looking mighty refreshing. As for food, forget about your favorite perishables. We're talking non-perishable items that can last longer than your in-laws' holiday visit. Stock up on canned goods, dried foods, and meals ready to eat. Don't forget to rotate your stock periodically. After all, eating a can of beans that's older than your kids isn't exactly appetizing. And here's a pro tip. Include some comfort foods. When the world's falling apart, a familiar snack can be a real morale booster. Moving on to our second must-have, first aid and medical supplies. Unless you're planning on growing medicinal herbs in your post-apocalyptic garden, you'll want to have a well-stocked first aid kit. We're talking bandages, antiseptics, pain relievers, and any prescription medications you or your family might need. Don't forget, items like tweezers, scissors, and a good medical guide. After all, when Google's down, you'll need to figure out how to treat that nasty cut on your own. Remember to include specific items based on your family's needs. If someone has allergies, pack extra EpiPens. If you wear contacts, stock up on solution and spare glasses. The goal here is to be prepared for everything from minor scrapes to more serious injuries. And let's face it, in an SHTF scenario, even a simple infection could become life-threatening without proper care. Third on our list is shelter and clothing. Now, I'm not suggesting you pack your entire wardrobe, but having appropriate clothing for various weather conditions is crucial. Think layers, people. A good set of base layers, insulating mid-layers and waterproof outer layers can help you survive in a variety of climates. Don't forget sturdy, comfortable footwear. Your designer loafers might look great, but they won't do you much good when you're trekking through the wilderness. As for shelter, a good quality tent or tarp can be a lifesaver. But don't stop there. Pack a sleeping bag rated for low temperatures, even if you live in a warm climate. Situations can change rapidly, and you might find yourself in unexpected conditions. A sturdy backpack to carry all your gear is also essential. Look for one with multiple compartments and a comfortable fit. After all, if you're bugging out, you'll want to carry as much as possible without feeling like you're lugging around a small car. Fourth on our list, and this might be controversial for some, is security and self-defense. Now, I'm not saying you need to turn your home into Fort Knox, but having some means of protecting yourself and your resources is important in a crisis situation. This could include firearms if you legally own them and are trained in their use, and plenty of ammunition. But it's not all about guns. Non-lethal options like pepper spray or tasers can also be effective. Remember, self-defense isn't just about weapons. It's also about awareness and preparation. Consider taking a self-defense class or learning basic martial arts. In an SHTF scenario, being able to protect yourself and your loved ones could be crucial. And let's not forget, sometimes the best self-defense is simply avoiding dangerous situations altogether. Last but certainly not least, we have tools and equipment. Think of this category as your Swiss Army knife of survival. Versatile, reliable, and incredibly handy. Start with a good multi-tool. These little wonders can help you with everything from opening cans to making emergency repairs. A reliable light source is also crucial. Pack flashlights, headlamps, and plenty of batteries. Better yet, invest in rechargeable options and a portable solar charger. Communication is key in any emergency, so don't forget devices like a hand crank radio. This can keep you informed about what's happening in the outside world when cell towers and the internet are down. Other useful tools include duct tape, because what can't it fix? Paracord, and a good knife. Remember, in a survival situation, the more uses an item has, the more valuable it becomes. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk about a bonus item that doesn't fit neatly into any category: skills and knowledge. While not something you can pack in a bag, the right know-how can be the most valuable tool in your survival kit. Learn basic first aid, practice starting fires without matches, and familiarize yourself with edible plants in your area. The more you know, the better prepared you'll be. So there you have it, folks. The 5 absolute must-have items for when SHTF: water and food, first aid and medical supplies, shelter and clothing, security and self-defense, and tools and equipment. Remember, this list is just a starting point. Your specific needs may vary depending on your location, climate, and personal circumstances. The key is to be prepared, stay informed, and hope for the best while planning for the worst. After all, in the world of survival, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to Survivalscope now for more survival tips. Stay safe out there and keep prepping.